YouTube! I am so sorry. It's like hella. It's like 3 something, like almost 3:30 right now here. And usually I do this like hella early, but one, I woke up late, and two, I was like getting my breakfast ready, and I was like spending time eating, and like I took a little break from eating, and so I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, like last time I recorded, like couple of maybe like 2 weeks, 2 or probably 3 weeks ago, my normal recording spot. After I finished recording, I was uploading, and I decided to like watch something on my laptop, and all of a sudden this giant ass Black Widow came out of nowhere and landed on my laptop. I freaked out. I waited till the sucker got off my laptop and was far away enough so I could actually like get all my stuff out of that area and move it to my room. But it was still in that general area, and I was like, I'm not recording there ever again. So, yeah, that happened. That's why I'm in this particular area now. So, anyway, this will be my reaction rant to, Legends of Tomorrow, Season 1, Episode 8, titled Night of the Hawk. This is so sad. I was, like, gung-ho, ready, waiting for 8 o'clock to happen last night, and, I was like totally distracted by something to the point where it was like 8 something already by the time I realized, holy shit, it's on and everything. So I missed a little chunk of it, but not too much of it. But anyway, there's my reaction rants, because I caught up on the CW app. Anyway, let's get started. Rip and the team, apparently they arrive in Oregon in 1958 to apparently investigate a bunch of, like, a series of murders that are apparently seemingly tied to Vandal Savage. So, if it's a bunch of murders, it could be anybody, but considering in the last episode, hang on, wait. What was that one person's name? I forgot her name again. Crap. That one lady from the Acheron ship, like, gave Rip that, what did he give her? Yeah, she provided, like, an upgrade for Gideon, and Savage's, location, which was, from what I remember, 1958. So, obviously, 1958 in Oregon and a series of murders seemingly tied to Savage, obviously. But anyway, they end up infiltrating, apparently, a mental institution, and, Sarah discovers that Vandal Savage is actually posing as a doctor under the name of Curtis Knox. I wanted to look up that name, but I didn't really get a chance to. I'll probably look it up some other time to see if maybe that name rang a bell in the comic books. You never know. But, I couldn't find anything. I might have, like, really bad resources, so if the name Curtis Knox if that appears in DC Comics, please tell me in the comments, because if it does, then my resources suck. But anyway, Ray and Kendra, I thought had, like, this cute moment, because if you remember in the last episode, they did have a kiss. And they have even a cuter moment where they actually pose as a married couple. I thought it was adorable because they're in the 50s, like late 50s, okay? And they're posing as a married couple. Hang on for a sec. Sorry about that. I was watching a very interesting show. But anyway, yeah, Ray and Kendra posing as a married couple in the 50s, because apparently there's a murder in this small suburban area, and they decided to, you know, pose as a married couple and live there and, like, investigate the murder that's happened in this small suburban area. And it's so funny because 50s outfits, man. 50s couples. It's just too cute. But they actually discover that Savage also lives in the supposed suburban area, so they have every right to investigate this area. I mean, a murder in a small little suburban area that Savage happens to live in. What are the chances? Anyway, Jax apparently gets attacked by a humanoid bird-like creature that was apparently created by Savage. And apparently, this creature was created because it was exposed to this meteorite called, like, a nith metal meteorite, from what I remember. And apparently this, meteorite gave Kendra and Carter their, hawk powers, so hence why Jackson got attacked by a humanoid bird-like creature. Like, the hawks literally have hawk wings. But anyway, and during that whole scuffle, you know, Jefferson is trying to help like a wounded victim and bring this poor person to the ship. But in doing that, Jax ends up getting abducted by a local sheriff and is delivered to Savage. And it's not looking good for Jax. I already saw in the preview before this episode came along. I was really scared for Jax. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, Stein just got his new other half of Firestorm, and you're going to do this to him now? Why are you doing this? Are you trying to literally make Stein alone forever, Firestorm-wise? Because it's like, you kill off Ronnie Raymond, and then you have poor Jax Jefferson over here all getting kidnapped, attacked, and, I don't know, just tortured and shit from the previews. And it's like, please don't tell me we're losing another half of Firestorm. Again? Is like Stein a jinx or something? Come on! Anyway, I feel sorry for Stein, though, man. Because he's already traumatized with, as you guys already know from previous episode, like, Stein is overprotective of Jax because he's still somewhat traumatized of what happened to Ronnie Raymond. And I don't blame him. I mean, he bonded with him, they had this connection, only for him to pretty much sacrifice his life to save everybody in Central City. And not because they're bonded by Firestorm, but he felt like, I want to say Stein kind of saw him like a father figure, sees their kid, you know? And it's like, you lose one and you get overprotective if you get another one in your life, and it sucks, because right now it's kind of looking like Stein is like a jinx to anyone who bonds with him for Firestorm, because it's like, Ronnie and now poor Jax is in like serious danger right now. Anyway, the team, you know, they decide to go after Savage at the hospital, the mental hospital, and so, from what I remember, Ray pretends to be a patient, a mental patient, and Sarah pretends to be a nurse. And, I know, shit, what's his name? I forgot his name already. Hey, wait, Rip, there you go. Rip and Sarah pretend to be staff on the, well, basically they pretend to be staff at the mental hospital. Ray pretends to be an actual patient. Hang on for a sec. Sorry about that, I was looking at something again. But anyway, basically, Ray pretends to be a mental patient, Sarah and Rip pretend to be staff, and, Kendra pretends to have no memory of Savage at all, and try to, like, get to Savage directly, but at the same time pretending, you know, she doesn't know him, so it's like, hi, my name's Kendra, my husband and I are, he's a mental patient, all that stuff. She's trying to woo him, at the same time, you know, trying to throw him off, pretending she has no idea who he is, like her memory has not been awakened. And it kind of backfires because he pretty much figures out what she's up to, and, he almost kills her, but luckily for us, Ray arrives on time to rescue her. And unfortunately, while they're in the hospital, apparently poor Jax has been infected with the Nith metal meteorite, and it literally transformed it into one of those crazy winged creatures. And like, the team managed to like fight against poor Jax, and they're like, not gonna lie, I'm not surprised that they're afraid. I'm like mortified because I'm not sure if this was permanent or not, because it's like, holy shit, he's been turned into one of these creatures. What if it's permanent? And poor Stein is gonna lose another partner for Firestorm, and it's like, what the hell, guys? Seriously, guys? I'm like, it's one of those moments where I literally feel so sorry for Stein because he just keeps losing partners. It's just not right. But anyway, the rest of the team managed to subdue and capture Jax. And while they're on the ship, Dr. Stein and Gideon managed to create a serum that actually cures Jax, puts him back to his normal features, like cures him completely, and manages to cure the apparently other kidnapped kids that were also there in the hospital who became victims of the meteorite. Another cute thing I thought was pretty awesome was the fact that Sarah, who was posing as a nurse, ends up with somewhat of a love interest with another nurse. I forgot what her name was, but I thought it was really adorable that they had a love interest there for Sarah in the 50s. Lovely lady nurse. Hey! But anyway, just as they're all getting settled and, you know, getting ready and everything, like, Ray, Sarah, and Kendra, they're pretty much finishing up what they had to do in the 50s, you know, like Sarah saying goodbye to that love interest, that nurse lady, and like Kendra and Ray are pretty much packing up all their stuff from their little suburban home. While they're doing that, everyone else is on the Wave Rider, and just as they're waiting for Ray, Sarah, and Kendra to come back to the ship, they get attacked again by Kronos, who apparently comes with new equipment, more badass equipment that pretty much throws them all off. And he basically storms into the ship, and unfortunately it pretty much forces the Wave Rider to make a quick and steady leave. And so basically you see the Wave Rider flying off with everyone, including Kronos, on the ship, and unfortunately leaving poor Ray, Sarah, and Kendra stranded in 1958 watching the damn Wave Rider fly off. It's like, we're stuck in the 50s! So it's like, well, to be fair though, Sarah has a love interest in the 50s, so she won't be totally alone. And Ray and Kendra had like a pretty cute little suburban house life. Kinda cute. But anyway, like the fact that they're stranded in 1958 is a big problem, and it's even bigger problem for those who are stuck on the Wave Rider with Kronos. So I don't know what's going to happen. Shit looked like it's hitting the fan when I saw the preview for episode 9 titled Left Behind. But we won't be able to see that till March 31st, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be quite scary. I mean, the gap between episode 8, Night of the Hawk, and episode 9, Left Behind, is like literally 21-day gap. So we have like 3 weeks of gap here before we actually get to episode 9. So I'm really curious of what's going to happen to the team members, the majority of the team that are on the Wave Rider, stuck on the Wave Rider with batshit crazy Kronos with updated shit with him, and of course what's going to happen to Ray, Sarah, and Kendra, who are literally like somewhat in a way stranded in 1958. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. It's really getting crazy, and they're really getting more into that love story with Ray and Kendra, which is kind of, in my way, kind of awkward, because what if Carter comes back? I'm just saying. And also, I'm actually curious where Savage got that Nith metal meteorite. I'm only guessing he, during the whole Egypt thing, he saved some of it. I don't know. But anyway, I'm looking forward to the next episode, episode 9, titled Left Behind, and yeah, I will see you in the next videos, which is most likely going to be for, hang on, Supergirl, because I still have not done Season 1, Episode 15 of Supergirl, which is titled Solitude. That one premiered February 29th. February 29th, and it's like March 11. So I'm gonna do Solitude, and I'm also gonna do Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 12, titled Not Tomorrow Yet, which premiered March 6th, so that's not that bad. It's only like 4 days ago. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Bye.